Hey everybody, this is WolfeManC&W here for another video today. And I just want to start off by saying happy 4th of July at the time of this recording. But I just want to talk about my thoughts, or you can say predictions, on what will happen in Halo 6. Now, there's all these people saying Chief might die or something like that. Well, I kind of 1/3 agree with that. Why I say 1/3 is, let me explain. Well, before I get there, I just wanted to say, we'll just go, I'm just going to go in chunks. I'm not going to go little step by step from the beginning to the end. I'm just going to go in chunks or main theories on what happened in Halo 6. So far that we saw in Halo Wars 2 and in Halo 5 is 6 months after the events of Halo 4, which was all on Requiem. I cannot say that right. But after what happened was 6 months. But if you know all the slow time with the UNSC ships and what's been going on with the Guardians with that time, you can tell that Halo 6 is probably to go into the events of 2557 into 2558. So it's going to be some time months later is my thought. So the beginning part is probably just going to be taking down Cortana. But when threats get really huge with the Prometheans, like death level destruction, and they're probably going to be back on Earth. This could be full destruction attack on Earth, kind of like what happened in Halo 4. So they'll need a help there, and after they handle that business, they'll have to go to Halo that we saw in the end of Halo Wars 2 and Halo 5. So they'll have to go try to take that perspective. They'll all have to team up. You might see Jerome and the Spirit of Fire come in. That's what would be a good idea if they all teamed up. But we'll see that come into Halo 6. So they'll go to the ring. They'll handle business there, take down some Covenant Prometheans. They'll have to shut it down, destroy it, escape. But they find out that there's a bigger threat on the Ark. The Ark is going to be a huge stabilized situation for the Covenant, the Prometheans, and the humans. It's going to be all-out war. The Covenant are just going to be civil warring. Prometheans going for the artifacts. Humans just trying to stop catastrophic events. Can't speak today. Catastrophic events coming to the Halo universe. So that's why I think which will lead to Halo 6 coming into these events. So after they handle Earth, the ring, and the Ark, they'll go down to the Ark. It'll be a fallout war. But my main thought is that Locke, Chief, maybe Jerome, or some will have to make one huge choice after this blood force battle on the Ark. They'll have to actually destroy the Ark this time. Not just doing a whole replacement ring, not just shutting it down. They'll actually have to destroy it. Which will be huge, and they'll mainly have to do it, and one person will have to sacrifice. So the 1/3 is, I think, Locke, Chief, some other Spartan, maybe Jerome or something, will have to shut it down manually, and they'll escape, and the Ark will be destroyed. And that's probably be the last of the Prometheans and the full left retreat of the Covenant Civil War. So maybe Arbiter might come into this. Maybe, I don't know, someone will have to do a full-fledged team warfare. Some working together will have to bind to stop the Prometheans from destroying the Earth.
Okay, the structure contains
getting and destroying the universe, trying to get their full force battle. It'll be at all costs. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll have to see Buck, Chief, someone can do something. And maybe there might be a few surprise deaths. I'm not sure, but this is Halo 6. This might be the end. This may be the end of the trilogy, but this might be the end of the whole thing. Yeah, there can be spin-offs. Like in my next video, I'm going to talk about an ODST spin-off. That would be a good idea for. But the thing is, the spin-offs will actually know and get us on the track and get us away from the whole Chief thing, because we'll be full of blinded and try to get a whole multiplayer thing going on. But Halo 6 is going to be huge. Trust me. I know the 343 and the people are trying to get on a full-fledged agreement to try to make things simpler like the original trilogy, but also try to have that last backstory we saw in Halo 4 and in Halo 5 Guardians. So something's gonna happen, trust me. I'm not sure what will be, but someone's gonna have to sacrifice themselves, and I think it's gonna lead to the Ark with this new Halo ring. someone will have to destroy it. And Spirit of Fire and an Infinity might have to team up. And we might see that classic UNSC again like we saw back in the past Halos, and not this crazy thing that we saw in Halo 4 with Del Rio. So those are just a few of my thoughts on what will happen in the next Halo, which is quite interesting to think about. Now, tell me what you think. Comments. I know other videos about saying what might happen in the next Halo, Halo 6, and Halo 3 Anniversary. I think it's not going to happen. I just want to mention this real quick. It's not going to happen since Halo 3 is already at good quality. Remember back in 2007? It's on a good comparison to games like Call of Duty 4, Spider-Man 3, all those 2007 classics. It was really, really good. So I don't think Halo 3 really needs remastered, or Halo 4 in 2022. But 343 just needs to focus on Halo 6. And I'm seeing the outrage of people on Halo 6 really mad about a game is not here, or reveal at E3 just happened a few weeks ago. We don't need to really worry since in time of development of a 3-year span, maybe a 4-year span. Since we already got one 2012, 2015, maybe they can pull a little spin-off with Firefight and stuff, but they really don't need to worry. So people in the community just need to calm down. Halo 6 will come. It just needs time and good development from 343. They just don't want to wing it and just ruin anything of a good trilogy. So that will take time. Time will tell for the franchise of Halo and 343 developers. So those are just some of my thoughts about what Halo 6 can become. And I think if they get the whole bodysuit thing, the armor, we got a classic fun with our game modes from Halo 3, and just don't want to change up too much and try to fix up a mix of good 343 and Bungie action, kind of like Halo Reach and Halo 4. So I think Halo 4 was pretty good. Halo 5 is fine, but if they can learn from their Halo 4 and Reach perspective, Halo 6 would be really good. This is WolfeMan&W from the C&W. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.